What is up, guys? I'm here today to talk about a Batman Beyond live action movie. Will it ever happen? And the supposedly rumor of supposed happen back. They're supposed to start making it back in 2000. This article I'm reading, which I'll leave the link down in the description box. The article, I can't remember the whole article because it's a huge article. There's a lot in it. But apparently the guy that made the movie Remember the Titans, I forget his name, is Boyce, something Yankin out. He's got a weird name. He went to he approached writers Paul Dini and Alan Burton to basically help create the Batman Beyond project for Warner Brothers. They was also on board because they didn't want the idea, and which also include Bruce Timm. Anything he's involved in involving anything DC related is turns to gold. Basically, Bruce Timm is a fucking man in my opinion. Bruce Timm is just amazing. But yeah, basically back then because after the Batman Forever and Batman Robin, Warner Brothers wanted to make a new Batman series, and they were getting a lot of scripts, and basically two of the scripts, one was for Batman Begins, Christopher Nolan's Batman, and this Batman Beyond was supposed to be rated R. But I'm happy they went with Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, which is the best trilogy of all time. But where Batman Beyond is my favorite Batman TV show of all time growing up as a kid, I would love to see a Batman Beyond movie. I'd still love to see one today, but I don't think I'll ever make it. But back then, there were two rumored people that were supposed to be in it. Was Keanu Reeves as Terry McGinnis, which I think would not work, and Paul Newman as Bruce Wayne, which I think would be shit. The two people that comes to mind for an older version of Bruce Wayne, in my opinion, would either be Harrison Ford or Clint Eastwood. There are two main people I'd love to see in a Batman Beyond live action movie. This is my opinion. Please let me know your guys' opinion and who would you cast. But if they did make it, they had to do it right, and it had to be rated R like it was supposed to be. I'll put the whole link in the description box. But for someone I'd cast for Terry McGinnis, I'd cast Will Friedle and just dye his hair black, because no one can do the Terry McGinnis voice as good as Will Friedle. His voice is amazing, has a lot of humor. But if they did do it, they had to cast him because he's the fucking man. Will Friedle, one of my favorite actors of all time. For a villain, they could cast Angelina Jolie as Ink. Ink was probably one of my favorite Batman Beyond villain. They could get Jeff Goldblum to be Shriek, whatever his name is. He's a great villain. They could get William H. Macy as Spellbinder. He looks to Deb. He'd go good for that role. They could also get, who else could they get? Let me think. Top of my head now. They could get they could get Derek Powers or Blake. They could get someone like Johnny Depp, because he's basically the guy that runs the Wayne Powers deal thing. Because they in the Batman Beyond show, they merge companies, and where it's a futuristic movie takes place in the future, they could get Mark Hamill to play his Joker, because in my opinion he does the best Joker voice of all time. Not the best Joker appearance now, but that goes to Heath Ledger. But for voice, it goes to Mark Hamill hands down, and laugh. Where he's supposed to be an older character, they could definitely get Mark Hamill to play Joker. That'd be fucking amazing. Or they could get for another person, for Terry's girlfriend, who could get Mila Kunis to play Dana Tan. I'd love to see that. But if they did do it, they had to do it right. Hopefully they do it in the future, in the next coming year. Instead of a Batman reboot, I'd like to see a Batman Beyond. I'd rather see Batman Beyond. But either way, I'll still see it, because I think they will get Joseph Gordon-Levitt to be Nightwing or the next Batman. So that's my thoughts, and I'll put the link down in the description box. It's not really just basically my thoughts on will they ever do Batman Beyond movie. I think they will in the future, but it will just take time, and they got to do it right. So thank you guys for subscribing and watching, and please let me know your thoughts on Batman Beyond. What would you do if you made a script? Who would you cast? What the plot be? Stuff like that. Let me know your thoughts on Batman Beyond overall. Thank you guys once again. Subscribe.